I'm Denise.
I'm Bill.
And today we are going to hike the North Country Trail, and we have
The whole thing.
just a small section of it. We have our pups and Owen with us. They're in the back, and we are driving up there right now. It's about a 40-minute drive from where we live, where we're going to the Trailhead over by Sand Lake near Mancelona.
Tell us about the North Country Trail.
It is the longest scenic trail in North America. It often gets overshadowed by the Appalachian Trail, the Pacific Coast Trail, Continental Divide Trail, but North Country is actually the longest. And Michigan has the most mileage out of all the states.
Where does it originate and go to?
Goes, I believe, from North Dakota to Virginia. Maybe I'll have to check that out.
Look it up. We'll put a map up.
Yeah. But in Michigan, there's about 600 miles of North Country in the lower peninsula, and there's about 550 in the upper peninsula. So
Because we're basically two states put together. So.
The North Country goes across 8 different states, and they're, I believe, last year or the year before, they're, I think they got to pass through the legislature to connect the North Country to the Appalachian Trail.
That'd
Which
be cool.
will then be freaking huge.
Yeah. And the trail's maintained by different chapters. And so this section that we're doing is maintained by the Jordan River chapter?
Yes, Jordan Valley, I believe is what they're called. Jordan Valley.
Jordan Valley chapter.
45th parallel is along this section. We're not hiking that part today, but we're only going to do 2 or 3 miles because we have Mama with us. But it's the only section of the trail where the 45th parallel crosses it.
Wow.
Which is near where we're going.
That makes sense. And we've hiked a little bit of this before. We're going to, is it Sand Lake Trailhead?
Yes.
And so we hiked it.
In the winter about 3 years ago.
Yeah. And it was beautiful. And the pups had a great time. So we're going to go hike it now when there's no snow. And see what it's like. So we'll see you in a little bit.
The North Country Trail was established in 1980. The midpoint for this trail is located near Lowell, Michigan, which is where the NCT headquarters facility is. As you can see from this map, the NCT goes from North Dakota all the way over to Vermont, going across 8 different states, and it is approximately 4,600 miles long. Every year they do a Hike 100 challenge, and we actually did this a couple years ago. It was really fun. Basically, you log your mileage from January 1st through December 31st, and then report them over to the folks over at the NCT. When you reach 100 miles, they send you a certificate and a fun patch. Make sure to use the hashtags Hike100NCT and also hashtag North Country Trail to share your adventures on social media.